So Raul, you've been here now for quite a few months, and I know this was your first home. So I want you to tell me, what have you learned about being a homeowner that maybe you didn't know before?
Oh gosh, I think I'd probably start with taxes. There are quite a few taxes that you have to learn about. All natural part of being a homeowner, but there is an interesting an amount that you have to pay, which is okay. It comes with the ownership.
Are you talking like property taxes?
Yes,
and things like that. Yeah,
and many other things that slide into that, and then you're like, why am I doing this? But then you realize what's going on. So it gets into you understanding what home ownership really means.
Yeah,
taking responsibility for your money.
Yeah,
and being
it was way easier when we were living at home with our parents. That's
exactly,
for sure.
Precisely, right? Now there's like 7 things. The second thing related to that is there are a lot of bills to pay.
Yeah,
there's gas, and there's hydro, and then there's water, and then there's like a fee if you're in a condo, and so yes, I can say I'm more responsible now. From that,
and you have to really sort of, I guess, learn how to manage your money and stuff like that. Because again, where's mom and dad? Right? They're not paying the bills anymore.
A lot more appreciation for how they dealt with it. I think, and then so from there on, when you're paying the bill, you start to learn about what you're paying. So I learned a lot about heating and how it works. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I started to check, okay, am I on gas? Am I on like electric? What's going on? And then I realized, okay, we've got a heater that we're renting. And then I realized, wait, is there better technology out there? And then I got into heat pumps, which is the newest thing that you should all look into, I think.
Yeah, are you finding it's efficient and you're happy with it?
It lowered my bills.
Oh, amazing. Hey, what's your favorite thing to know about a heat pump?
Oh, I'll tell you what, one of the funniest things about heat pump, I can't believe we're talking about heat pumps.
Yeah.
But one of the funniest things about heat pump is they heat your house by taking cold air from outside. So the tech is pretty cool. They just compress the air, and when you compress air, it just becomes hot. That's it, simple science.
There you go.
Right? And so no gas, and if you're really into the environment, it's a really nice thing to have.
Yeah, that's I know. So a lot of condos and that's how they're heated, is through the heat pump and that. So that's amazing. Now, what do you think about the neighborhood? I mean, you moved into a new neighborhood. So how has that been?
All right, lovely. I think one of the best parts about our neighborhood is when we did the research, we looked up something that's very cozy. All of us are literally next door to each other because we're in townhomes, and you really get to know your neighbors. And once you look up the area with the demographic, and you realize we're all families, young families.
Yeah.
So we also have a young child. Everyone just turns out being a community that can help each other, so you're not mismatched, right?
Yeah.
With like someone maybe much older or someone much younger, and so we really enjoy being part of a community where we're all young parents, and we all have the same home because we're all townhomes, stacked like that, and so we're all always like borrowing sugar, helping each other do like handiwork, and just being part of this, it's a little village, if I call it.
What are your favorite go-to spots?
Oh, like my personal spots outside?
Sure. Well, or in this community?
Oh, okay. Well, the swimming pool, of course, when it's open. And otherwise, we've got a really nice community park right next door. Again, like all the kids show up, all the family parents show up.
Yep.
It just makes for a brighter evening every time.
For sure. Are there any sort of great little coffee shops or restaurants, things like that you go to?
Yes, everyone knows the local Hasty Market. The owner itself, it's a little bit of a Simpsons vibe, right?
Oh, I love it.
There's an Apu over there
Amazing.
for all of us.
Amazing.
So we always call in for like little stuff like milk and bread, and it's so easy to go pick up because he has a tab, and so you're starting to build all these relationships with these shop owners.
Wow, that's really, really great, because we're in the Dovercourt Junction community.
Yes.
And so amazing. And if you could do it all again, would you still be purchasing this house, or what are your thoughts?
We would, but I can tell you the learnings, right? So I'd ask a lot more questions about the taxes. I'd ask a lot more questions about the heating and how it works. And one more small snippet, for example, was noticing later that we had little drafts in the house, right?
Yeah.
And so those drafts needed to be sealed.
Yep.
We could have found them earlier if we wanted to, I guess, and paid attention. But again, you learn that as a new homeowner, right?
Yeah, I think the challenge with whenever you own a home, you know, you have to constantly be, you know, maintaining it.
Yes.
And make a conscious effort and save, you know, every year to put money aside to maintain your home, because
Correct.
it's an ongoing thing, that's
is.
for sure.
It is.
One more question. Are you working from home?
I am, yes. I am.
How is it working from home in this in your
The space?
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. Again,
Awesome.
Really nice, quiet community.
Good.
Quite a few people are working from home today.
Yeah.
So everyone understands each other's situation.
Perfect.
No one turns on the vacuum cleaner at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe, I think.
Amazing.
Like, give each other space.
So everybody has enough space to be
Yeah.
able to work, live, play, whatever.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
awesome.
a beautiful spot.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for helping us find the place.
My pleasure.